You ready? Let's go. 2-minute daily devo for Wednesday, February 9th. I'm in the Contemporary English Version today, and our verse of the day comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10. Here's what it says. God blesses those people who are treated badly for doing right. They belong to the kingdom of heaven. This is another verse that's taken from the Sermon on the Mount that Jesus gave, probably one of his most famous sermons that's recorded in the Bible. And he's talking here about all the people that are going to be blessed. Blessed for doing this, and blessed for doing that, and blessed for doing this. And he comes to this verse in verse 10. And as I've said before in previous devos, and I like to say this all the time to people, God never asks us to do anything without attaching a promise to it. God is not the kind of God that says, do this because I said so, or do this just because. God says, hey, if you do this, here's what's going to happen as a result. Okay, this is the same kind of thing with this verse. God says this, he blesses those who are treated badly for doing right. God says this, if you're following my word, if you're reaching out to people and trying to love people like I would, if you are trying to live a righteous life, then and something bad happens to you, God says, I am going to bless you. We know that people are treated badly sometimes for doing what's right. You know, sometimes you may stand up for righteousness and it's something bad comes back on you and you look bad or you catch a little heat or whatever it is because you've chosen to stand up for godliness and righteousness. Well, God here says, hey, if that happens, I got your back. If that happens, you are going to be blessed and I'm going to take care of you. He says also, they belong to the kingdom of heaven. That's the kind of kingdom that you want to belong to. We are not of this world as followers of Jesus Christ. We belong to the kingdom of heaven. And God confirms that if you are doing what's right, if you're doing what's according to his word, and as a result of you standing up for righteousness and godliness and justice, if you are treated or mistreated or treated badly, God says, hey, I'm going to bless your life. I'm going to take care of you. I have your back. And you are part of my kingdom as a result. Because of your faithfulness to me and my word, you are part of my kingdom. You're part of the family. And isn't that what we're really striving for? Isn't that better than maybe getting some temporary glory here on earth? No, we are part of the kingdom of heaven as a result of doing what God has told us to do. So I want to encourage you today. If you've been treated badly for standing up for someone, if you've been treated badly for standing up for righteousness or doing what God has asked you to do, don't worry about it. God's got your back. He's going to bless you, and you are part of his kingdom. All right, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.